Hello and welcome to TNV Academy. In today's session, we will explore the roles and responsibilities as outlined in ISO 27036, a standard focused on managing information security in supplier relationships. Establishing clear roles and responsibilities is crucial to ensure that both organizations and their suppliers uphold the highest security standards. Let's break down how ISO 27036 defines these responsibilities and how they can be applied effectively. ISO 27036 places significant emphasis on defining the roles and responsibilities of both the organization and the suppliers they work with. This is critical for maintaining a shared understanding of security requirements and ensuring that everyone involved in the relationship is accountable. Let's begin with the roles within the organization. First one is the organization's responsibilities. When an organization engages with suppliers, it must take proactive steps to ensure that the relationship is secure. According to ISO 27036, the organization's key responsibilities include setting security expectations. The organization is responsible for clearly defining its information security expectations right from the start. This involves specifying the security controls, protocols, and standards that the supplier must adhere to. These requirements should be detailed in contracts, service level agreements, SLAs, and any related documentation. For example, the organization should communicate whether encryption is required, how sensitive data should be handled, and what types of access controls must be in place. Conducting supplier risk assessments. Before entering into a relationship with any supplier, the organization must evaluate potential risks. ISO 27036 emphasizes the need for thorough supplier risk assessments to determine how security vulnerabilities might arise and what impact they could have on the organization. This includes checking the supplier security policies, reviewing their past performance, and understanding how they manage data breaches or cyber incidents. Ongoing monitoring and auditing. The organization's responsibilities doesn't end once the contract is signed. Continuous monitoring of the supplier security practices is essential. This involves regular audits, performance reviews, and monitoring to ensure compliance with the security requirements laid out in the agreement. If a supplier fails to meet these standards, the organization is responsible for addressing the issue promptly, which may include imposing penalties or terminating the relationship. Incident management. The organization should also be prepared to manage security incidents involving suppliers. ISO 27036 stresses the need for clear procedures for reporting, investigating, and resolving security breaches that occur through the supplier. Both parties must know how to respond swiftly to limit damage and restore security. Second is the supplier's responsibilities. Suppliers also have significant responsibilities when it comes to maintaining security within the relationship. According to ISO 27036, their key responsibilities include complying with security requirements. Once security expectations are communicated, suppliers must ensure that they comply with all specified requirements. This means implementing the necessary controls and protocols to protect the organization's data, systems, and other assets. Suppliers should ensure they have sufficient security measures, such as strong authentication methods, data encryption, and secure handling of any confidential information shared with them. Reporting security issues. Suppliers are responsible for promptly reporting any security incident, breaches, or vulnerabilities that could affect the organization. ISO 27036 makes it clear that communication between suppliers and the organization is vital when issues arise. Early reporting allows both parties to manage incidents and prevent further harm. Suppliers should also establish procedures to investigate incidents and cooperate with the organization to address root cause. Training and awareness. Suppliers must ensure that their employees are properly trained on information security policies and procedures. ISO 27036 encourages suppliers to invest in security awareness programs to help their staff recognize risks and act accordingly. For instance, employees should be trained on how to handle sensitive information, detect phishing attempts, and follow security protocols for accessing systems. Continuous improvement. ISO 27036 promotes continuous improvement in supplier security practices. Suppliers should regularly review and update their security controls to keep pace with evolving threats and vulnerabilities. This includes conducting internal audits, improving response strategies, and upgrading technology to safeguard the organization's data. Third is shared responsibilities. Both the organization and the supplier share certain responsibilities, particularly when it comes to collaboration. Effective communication is key to building a successful partnership. Some shared responsibilities include defining security roles. Both parties must work together to clearly define security roles within their teams. This includes identifying who is responsible for managing the security controls, who will be the primary point of contact for security issues, and how escalations should be handled. Maintaining communication channels. Open communication between the organization and the supplier is critical. Regular updates on security performance, incident reports, and any changes in risk should be discussed between both parties to ensure transparency and trust. Collaboration on security audits. Both parties should collaborate on regular security audits and assessments. This ensures that security practices remain up to date and that any new risks are identified and addressed early on. In conclusion, the roles and responsibilities in ISO 27036 ensures that both organizations and their suppliers contribute to a secure partnership. Organizations must set expectations, assess risks, monitor compliance, and respond to incidents. Suppliers, on the other hand, are responsible for meeting security requirements, reporting issues, and continuously improving their security practices. Together, both parties play a vital role in protecting sensitive information and maintaining trust in the relationship. Thank you for joining and watching, and stay tuned for more insights into how ISO standards can help secure your organization's supplier relationships. If you have any question, feel free to ask, and if you have found value in our videos, please do subscribe to our channel and share it with your professional colleagues. Thank you. See you in the next video.